Okay, I'm Julio from the Innovation Center for Vegetables and Fruit from Zamorano in Honduras. Okay, I put that title, The Need for Changes, because I want to share some ideas and some strategies that we are doing in Central America. First thing is that we have target groups. This is small farmers, group of women and young people. We have a really big problem with the young people because they are migrating to USA and Europe, and we have really a big problem in Central America with that issue. What things need to be changed? I mean, poverty, low income, and no knowledge. Most of the resources coming to these three words go to the country, but sometimes never goes to the people who really need it. Okay, what we have in to the farmers? I mean, we have a lot of technology developed by universities, private sector company, but most of those technology probably are not available for those farmers, and we need to discuss this with them. We have a lot of ways to produce efficiently, but farmers, believe me, they know how to grow grains, vegetables, and fruit, but they don't have the technology. That's why they are not really very competitive on that area. We have a lot of research, even though the research is very expensive in Central America, but we have some institutions like CATIO, Zamorano, and private sector doing that kind of research over there. And also we have many ways to put the farmers to the marketplace. But one beautiful way, I mean, is first you have to do an efficiently way of production, then go to the second step, have a quality and safety of product, and put this product into the market. How to do these all things? Okay, we need to know the culture, the language, and all the things related to farmers, and know what opportunities they have. Not all of them can go to the chain just for putting the products into the market. We need to establish within a farmer fields school. That is a very good methodology that brings the whole family together and work in the farm. And also they have the opportunity to invite more farmers to know about the technologies. Be focused on what you want to do. For example, for us, it's better to start doing production for food security and nutrition, then go to the production, commercial production. If you have the opportunity, both with them, but you have to analyze this with the people. Try to identify the most accurate technology. Believe me, some technology that work for one crop, for example, say tomato, in the upper land, maybe doesn't work in the valley. I mean, you have to discuss also this with the farmers about the technologies. And this is very important for massification. I mean, you have to have fear plot. I mean, then the farmer feel very proud to show other farmers how to make technologies and how to put this to the marketplace. I mean, that's very nice for them. And be patient. I mean, not all the time you get results in a short time. I mean, most of the time you have to take about 3 or 4 cycle crops just for getting some good results with farmers. Another thing is that center has the own activities. In this case, we produce some technical material for farmers, for technical people, for students, and we release those materials freely to everybody just for having information useful for them. We do capacity building also and training, mainly in post-harvest, but we have also 10 topics during the year and that we related all those topics in agriculture. We have the opportunity to bring, especially from the whole entire area. We do also research with students in Zamorano and also a student from local university and foreign university. This is an example of grafting tomato, for example, with the University of Wisconsin with a group of women. We validate most of the technology when we receive it at the center. After we validate that technology, then we release it and discuss with the farmer if this is okay for the dry area or the wet area, so on. Well, the center has to survive. I mean, we already have about 7 projects with key institutions over there, and we are working right now for about 5 NGOs, very big NGOs. We have also the connection with 4 governments and 2 agricultural foundations as a key player in the region. That is okay for us, and yes, I'd like to say thank you to you, and I hope to have the opportunity as Zamorano work with most of you people. Zamorano is an open arm institution and give you a very welcome. Thank you.